Evening all, welcome to a Thursday live stream where I've actually turned up for a change because I wasn't here last week. But look, I got a Robocop delivery today, so that's going to be on the channel next week. And they gave me a new hat. So I got a new cap. How cool is that? Robocop hat. Looking pretty cool, huh? I like that. Well done to Benjamin for getting that. I really thought Lou had got there first. But how on earth did you get that just from a little bit of wicker on the hat? Was that a wild guess, or you just knew that from the shape of the hat, I guess, I suppose? I didn't think anyone was going to get that. No pizza tonight. You had it delivered to yourself. Oh, bless you, Ian. Okay, so last week, let me fill you in. I'm not going to give you the in-depth thing. If you want to see that, you can go on Patreon. So and the YouTube channel members can see that as well. Last week I was ill. If you were on the Patreon stream last Wednesday, you'll know why, because I was just in the right state. I lost my voice at the end of the stream. And you know that wicker pattern. It's a very distinctive wicker pattern, Lou. Oh, hello, Christian from Grantham. Let's get this one out of the way first.
Let's give it up big time. Hello, Christian from Grantham. Now let's get cracking.
Now, I was on a Zoom call a couple of weeks ago. It was a couple of weeks ago now, Lou, wasn't it? With my good friend Lou Dalmaso and Phil Siegel from Spruverse. And I was talking about how I've got another flu or another cough coming on. And from Christmas, I had COVID. Then I had that thing in the eye. God knows what that sty was, so I couldn't see. And then I got some sort of, I don't know, cough again and stuff like that. Well, unfortunately, it escalated last week. And I started to get chest pains, which isn't good. So today, look, they've shaved my chest because I had an ECG. And the good news is my heart's okay. So God knows what's causing it. But my blood pressure is absolutely through the roof at the moment. They gave me tablets now to solve that. And after 2 days of those tablets, everything is back to normal. So my body is just crazy at the moment. I don't know what's going on, which is why, if any of you were waiting for the Agora Models Pack 9 of the Ferrari, why I didn't do it this week. If you've noticed, I did a bit of a cop-out this week, and I've been picking easy builds. So all the builds I've done this week are easy, and I really want to thank the YouTube channel members and the Patreon members for letting me do a couple of videos on the stream yesterday, which was the Optimus Prime and the Pack 9 or Stage 9 of the Lancaster Bomber, because they're going to be the next videos out in the next couple of days. It's going to be Optimus Prime tomorrow, Lancaster Bomber on Saturday. And the reason Optimus Prime's legs are up here, a couple of reasons, is that I'm going to be doing Pack 11 of Optimus Prime tomorrow to go up on the channel on Sunday. So you'll be able to see that on Sunday. We're actually building this section, and we're also putting the wheels in here and the cannons on these sections here. So that's what we're doing. But the reason I've got this here is because I got an email. I got your email, Pete Cooper, about differences between the builds. Now, I've only got the legs in here. The rest of them are buried under loads of storage boxes in the house. But if you see the Agora Models legs here, and this is the Optimus Prime leg, looking like that from Fan Home, their full length of the leg pretty much goes up to Optimus Prime's knee. That's the main difference between them. So you can see how different they are. The heads are a lot smaller as well. It's a lot smaller model, but this one has got a lot more going on. And we did the torso yesterday on the channel member stream. And as I said, you will see that tomorrow in tomorrow's video. There's so much going on that you can't really understand what each part does. It's like they've just taken a whole scrap of metal and put it together. And it does look like it does something. But, you know, if you look closely, you think, yeah, it doesn't do anything. So so that's that. But Pete, I said I couldn't get the other bit, but I have got the two legs in. So I hope that helps to show you the difference between them. Also, you may have seen this last time. Now, if you haven't seen the Knight Rider watch that part work upgrades do, and look, I've got a, you know me, and a QR code. I've got a QR code screen on it, which actually holds your watch, lovely and weighty, and it holds the watch like this. Well, you know, Ian over at Part Work Upgrades, he has to, let me just put this wide here. He has to make this to the next level. So basically that's the watch which you can purchase. But if you want to purchase an additional section, you have got this soundboard here. And the good thing about this is that this fits just directly into this like that. How cool is that? And then you'll see that you've got the car down the bottom here. And if I was to press this one, I don't know if you're going to hear it because I've got noise reduction on, but let's have a go.
You know I can't compute instinct. I'm doing what I can, Michael. The feed is disrupted. I hate to be the one to break this to you.
Can you hear that? Can you hear that? Let me just see. Did everyone hear that? It basically plays choice notes from Kit on there, so you can actually store it with the bass on. And that's from Part Work Upgrades. And again, I've got the link here. That link will take you to the original holder, but you can get the bass as well, the sound bass. I don't know if you could hear that. You can hear it. Oh, that's excellent. It just runs through loads and loads of talk. So obviously the model itself comes with the theme tune, and I think just the thing saying I am Night Industries 2000. But everything else you can get in that little bass there. But that is available through Part Work Upgrades. So once again, I'll put that on the screen just for a second. I'm going to remove the hat now because I'm getting hot. Because, you know, this is what happens when you're lying around all week. I'm glad to be live streaming again, though. I did miss it last week and I felt a bit guilty. But, you know, we're back. We're back, my friends, bigger and badder than ever. Now, on Saturday last week, we had, it must have been about 7 o'clock at night, 6 o'clock, 7 o'clock at night. Someone came through the back gate, and it turned out to be the postman coming out on a Saturday in the evening with 16 boxes of stuff, 16 boxes. So I've had to condense things down. It's quite tidy in here at the moment, but I've had to condense things down. So what have I got? Well, basically, they, what have I got? Obviously, the Optimus Prime turned up, Optimus Prime 11. I've got every single one of the Valentino Rossi bikes. I've got the full collection now to finish the model, which is 19 stages that I've got. I've got 19 stages of that to do. I've got the Ford GT. I've got the Nissan Skyline. I've got the Agora models, as I said, pack 9 of the LaFerrari. I've got the No Time to Die box 4. I haven't done that yet, including doing the spokes. What else have I got? I've just got loads. I've got the next Mercedes 300 SL here. I think that's it for the moment. See, some of these I've had to open the box and put them in the storage boxes just to make space. Down here, I said I've got the Nissan Skyline, so that's going out as well. But when I saw Robocop turned up, I thought, I thought that's going to be a good one. And then next week, I believe, you ain't going to believe this, next week, I think I should be getting the first 3 packs, the accelerated starter pack of the new Ferrari 250 GTO from Agora Models. That's on my social media. I'm so bad. I haven't created a QR code for that. But that will be one of my next builds that I'm doing on the channel. So with the Valentino Rossi bike ending, we've started the International Space Station. We've started the U-boat. We've started... It's like a Hydra. You finish one and 3 more spawn. Pretty crazy stuff. So that's that. How the devil has everyone been apart from that? Oh, we all cool. Yeah, just so you know, this little area that they shaved here, I didn't know that they shave your chest for having an ECG. So I would have shaved my chest beforehand using, you know, in the bath. But no. The nurse, she just had this dry razor and just started hacking at me. So not only have I got a bald spot now, I've got like shaving rash where she's taken off like a couple of layers of skin as well. Just here and around here as well. And then they stick them to your feet and your hands as well. Oh, I felt like a blooming robot. But I have had an ECG years ago, but it was interesting. Very interesting stuff. I am going to be doing pack 4, Raymond Clark. Let's go back to the chat now. I have got it here, but I won't be doing the spokes. So what I'm going to do is I will be doing the spokes. I'm going to be doing them off camera and then saying, look, we've done 2 wheels now. And then if people want to see how I do the spokes, I think I'm either going to refer to the initial video or refer to the Agora Models video where they've really gone detail how to put the spokes in. So it's all cool. Thanks for subscribing. I'm hoping the Stream Elements thing pops up. I think I did see it pop up earlier on. So I'm hoping that when you subscribe to the channel, you do get your name up on the screen here. Actually, when you subscribe to the channel, this one here, this subscription that comes up here, when you scan that, that just opens a box up of my YouTube channel with a box saying subscribe, and you can just subscribe and watch me whenever you want. If you wanted to contribute towards the channel and have your little name in the shields and your name on the end cards and stuff like that, you want to become a channel member, which is this QR code there. But if you just want to subscribe to the channel and know when my next videos are coming out, that one there. I'm well on my way to 100,000. I don't know how long that's going to take, but I predicted it's going to take about 2.5 years, I think, from now. But we will see. I don't know how that's going to go. Oh, and by the way, I'm not drinking at them. I can't drink with these because I'm on these blood pressure tablets called Remipril. I don't know, something like that. I can't drink while I'm trying to figure out how they are. They did make my head a bit fuzzy for the first day. That's why I've been doing light duties. This is a kind of semi-still lemonade. So no hard stuff tonight, unfortunately. It's a cold. It's going around. My whole family got it last week. The cough is lingering, but other than that, it's gone. I've got no cough. I've got no symptoms at all now, Model Gamer, apart from chest pain, which is bad. Yes, Chris, I saw yesterday you said you're up your way. Seems my children have expanded the family. Little boy, £7 1 ounce. Well, congratulations. Louis Jack. Is that Lewis or it's Lewis? Lewis Jack. So I've got 3 grandkids now. Ah, Granddad Chris, Granddad Fangdoc. Well, congratulations. £7. That's a good weight as well. But that's going to be a drive and a half, Chris, up here. I mean, that took us about, this is right away. How long did it take? 4 hours, 5 hours? 5 hours, I think it took from Hollywell Bay to get home. That's great news, though. They are costly these days. Yeah, wives are like that too. I took Esther to Mrs. Rolled Away. When was it Sunday? I took it to IKEA again. I'm such a glutton for punishment. Taking Mrs. Rolled Away to IKEA. So last time I took her to IKEA, she bought a Kallax unit, which was 8 holes, I think, in a Kallax unit. She's already got rid of that and put it into my daughter's room and bought a 4-stack Kallax unit. But I did get to experience IKEA meatballs for the first time. They taste like little burgers, to be honest with you. Very nice, though. Oh, Wayne just showed his chest. Yeah, I know. That should be pay-per-view now. Now I know what. Yeah, you completely got the wrong idea, Kevin, if you thought we were building models on this channel. but I assure you, I've been building a lot of things. I've only just put this one on tonight to do an intro for tomorrow's video. But I'm going to probably be wearing this when I'm building the Optimus Prime one as well. So don't think I'm not changing my clothes and I'm just wearing this. But actually, yeah, I'm wearing this all week because it's going to be the same top that I'm wearing. This top, you can't actually get this anymore. This was from that company Hub Closet, which just disappeared off the face of the earth. But Who Shops, HOOSHOPS.com. That's where I got all my Star Wars ones from. So if you see me wearing any Star Wars shirts, they're from Who Shops. They're all Chinese polyester, but I've made the executive decision that when I go to Wonderfest this year, I'm going to be wearing just these sort of tops because A, they're really light. They don't take up much room in the suitcase and they're dead cool. So I'll probably pack one top, for going out in. I've got to be respectable. Otherwise, they're not going to let me in. But they're not the way. What scale is Optimus Prime, Matthias? He's a cartoon character, so who knows the size of the scale? But I don't know. I mean, judge for yourself. One leg going up to the knee. And I'm guess with the spine section in this is going to pretty much cover C-3PO when that goes into place tomorrow for Sunday. But looking forward to doing that. There does look a lot to do. It's the first one, though, because I read through the instructions that all the Optimus Prime build for Magora models comes with 3 trays. One tray, by the look of it, we're not using in this one. We're going to be holding that, and that's the Matrix. So not, Neo in the Matrix. Looks like a motorcycle engine. Certainly does. When you're doing more of the Apocalyptus, probably not next week now, Darren. It'll probably be the week after. I am trying to get a schedule together where I'm actually working on both the Lotus and the Aventador at weekends. But I have been working on other things. Let me see how well people know pop culture. I'd never heard of this till last week. Okay, does anybody know what this is from? Because this is one of the things that I've made. Pretty cool. Anybody know? So this is a prop that I've made for my daughter because she's really into the cosplay scene. Does anybody know what this is? How cool is that, hey? Absolutely love it. That's a copper rod in there, so that's quite a weighty thing as well. Let me just gently put that down. I don't want to have made it and then break it. So pretty cool. I will just give you a second here. I'm looking at this. Oh, you're on Ramapil, John. Yeah, John Russell, we are tablet friends. I'm on Ramapil as well. You don't have any... Yeah, you can drink with Ramapil, John. They told me not to drink in the first week, though, until I see how my body reacts to it and when I'm fuzzy and stuff like that. So after that, yeah, I'll be back on the run. Don't you worry. So no one knows what that's from, no? No, God. Okay, well, I'm going to give you some advice or something to watch then. It's not Scarlet Witch, no. Okay, if you, yes, JD models, you keep getting adverts. I have to let you know that tonight I accidentally started the stream with ads automator on. I can't turn it off. And you remember I had that option before, which told you how to, I don't know, if I share a screen here, which told you how to turn off the adverts. It won't let me. Look, it won't let me. So look, ads automators on. I can't stop the ads. And when I click here, it'll only let me, oh, I've just put an ad in, sorry. But look, I can't turn it off. So there's no way to turn it off. So I apologize for that. There's not really anything I can do there. Oops, let's get that to maximum as well. But no one knows it. Wow. Okay, well, on Amazon at the moment, if you like Family Guy and you like anime, there's a show on there called Has Been Hotel, which is really funny. It's anime sort of animation, but really adult humor in it. Very adult humor, actually. And the hotelier, the manager of the hotel, wanders around with a microphone. This is actually a microphone looking like this. And because it's anime, my daughter loves cosplay. She wants to dress up as that. So this is the microphone from that. It's on a show on Amazon called Has Been Hotel. And Has Been is spelled Hazbin. But pretty cool. No R screws. Yeah, I can't believe that. The International Space Station have R screws in it. You know, I can't see any other name for that screw now. That must have been deliberate. Who calls something AS5 screws? Come on. No problems, Pete. I'm sorry I didn't get back to your email. I thought I'd just surprise you and have everything ready to go here. Oh, you did hear. Right, good. That's good. Good evening from Liverpool, Graham Loki. How's the Thunder Road going? Not too bad. You can see it behind me here. I've still got to paint the windows of the thing and put them on. All the electrics are done around the outside now. And then I've got to weather the bin, paint the space shuttle, and there's no interior in there at the moment. I need to print the interior. I thought I'd get all the external stuff done first because the interior is like dressing a doll's house. I can print it off, paint it, and then just put it where I want and stick it down. So, but it's a lot bigger than that one. As I said, I will be giving that one away when that one's finished. But obviously, it started the quest now. Obviously, again, Lou Dalmaso, if you've watched his latest videos building Randy Cooper's sand crawler, which I mean, I don't know how big it is. I haven't seen it, but it's ginormous. Trying to find a place for that. I've got to try and find a place for this Optimus Prime. I am thinking that R2 and C3PO might move. Don't know. I might move R2 and C3PO over here if I can, underneath Vincent. So we can have like a droid corner over here. And then over here, we can have sort of like a Transformer corner. I don't know. Transformer corner. it just writes itself, this stuff, doesn't it? A Transformer corner. Yeah. Oh, that's great. Mark Pringlesleaf. The wife isn't happy with me again. She fell down the stairs. I didn't go to help her. How was I supposed to know? I thought EastEnders was finishing. Is that what's happened tonight? We've got the jokes out, Mark. I said I've recovered. I am taking it easy, Josh, though. I said tomorrow will probably be the first pretty much in-depth. I think the Optimus Prime 11 is going to be in-depth, and I think I've been nervous about doing the Ferrari Pack 9, truth be told, because I've read through the instructions, and then when it got to stage 9, I think, or the ninth stage into that pack, it gets a bit difficult when we start to install the motors, but I'll have a look at that. Yeah, I know you warned me, but I didn't heed it. I didn't heed you, Chris. Yeah, so listen, I do apologise for those ads tonight. There's sod all I can do. I need to make sure that I don't do that next time. But yeah, not good. Oh, thank you, Shara Jones, for becoming a member. You should have had a little symbol by your name now. Hi, John builds iconic military models. How many people have seen the version of Justice League where Thomas Wayne becomes Batman to avenge the death of Bruce Wayne? Apparently, it's one of those Flash changes timeline things. I haven't seen that. I'm getting so sick of the multiverse. I think now the multiverse is just spoiling everything to Marvel. I remember when the multiverse first came out, because I used to collect the Fantastic Four comics, and then they just completely reverted back to the beginning again for a new multiverse and stuff. And I'm like, I don't know if I like this, because it basically stopped all stories that were carrying on and then just gone to this multiverse thing. And now, you know, no one can ever die. I think no one ever dies in Marvel or DC anyway. But, you know, this is why I don't like the scrolls, you know. How do you know if they're real or not? It's like, you know, you could be watching Nick Fury and the whole film wasn't Nick Fury, it was someone else. I don't know. I think I've got Marvel fatigue at the moment. I think that's what I'm trying to say. You had the same thing happen when you got a pacemaker. Oh, that's not good. Kelly Clarkson, be glad you didn't wax your chest. Yeah, Luke, I've had my chest waxed before. Never again. Never again. I don't think I've ever been through so much pain as having my chest waxed. That's not good. Hi, Gaz in Corby. Yeah, we've got a few potholes at the moment in Corby, haven't we, Gaz? And what do you think about that big monstrosity warehouse that we've got built where the old Weetabix factory is? I don't know what's going on there. John Drum, you've ordered the blue special edition 250. I'm just going to be doing the red one because I wanted that accelerated starter. Looks good though. I have got, you ain't going to believe this, I've got the D'Agostini Collectibles are doing the 124 scale F1 cars. Now, obviously, the F1 season starts tomorrow, or I'll be watching the practice sessions today. So you're going to see the next practice sessions qualifying from Bahrain, but they're doing every single one of the 124 scale Ferraris. So I've got them coming. So I will show you them when I get them. What do I know about the 89 Batmobile? All I know is that Chris's collection, he's got a YouTube channel, managed to get hold of a trial version in France. He's in France himself. And I believe he's actually worked on pack 1 at the moment, or stage 1. That's all I know. Whether we see it, don't know. Favorite build of all time? I don't know. I like the Falcon. Every time someone asks that, it's something different. I like the Terminator. I like the Bismarck. I'm enjoying the U-boat. The U-boat, the U-96 U-boat. I've got the first 25 stages down here, so that's another thing that I've got to get up on the channel. Do these legs move away from each other? This is fully posable. So yeah, you can spread his legs even wider. I don't know what sort of pose. They bend at the knees, they articulate at the feet. It's pretty cool. Look, the wheels come up, the fronts come up. All good. But on your, if you're talking about the Agora Prime, Pete, yeah, just pull them apart at the thighs. They do move, and then you can just pull them back together again. So he's standing a little bit more conservative. You watch Colin Firth's second channel. I didn't know he had a second channel. Today he said he got 1 million subscribers already. Oh my God. I can't believe he built all of that under his house with no planning permission at all. I mean, theoretically, I mean, if I was going to do it, that's what I'd do. I wouldn't tell anybody. And I'd have a whole cavern underneath the house and not tell anybody. But, you know, in this day and age, you've got to get regulations. You've got to check there's no piping and there's no, I don't know. What do the colors in your video stream look dark today? Or is it just me? I don't know. Is it the light? I haven't got the light on bright today. Look, it's only on 32%. So I can make it really bright. I don't know. There you go. Let's make it a bit brighter. It's on 52 now. You've been on Ramipril for years. So Ramipril must be the drug of choice for blood pressure. Just so you know, I'm still using these Rode mics, but I have got a Rode lavalier as well. So this is plugged into this, which is wirelessly going to the PC. Where did you buy your shirts from? Yeah, Who Shop. So if I do a comment, a link, that's where you can get them from now. But the old place where I actually got this one from doesn't exist anymore. That was Hub Closet. Oops, I didn't mean to. I didn't mean to scroll down. I don't know where I was now. Hang on, stand by. Here we go. I found myself again. You love IKEA Kallax systems, great for bookcases. Oh, don't start me on these blooming Kallax units. If Mrs. I don't even know if Mrs. Welder Wayne's watching. Is she inside? She loves I think she loves Kallax units more than me. Well, I take mine at 12:45 every day, Anthony, and it's only 1.25 milligrams I'm taking at the moment because they're just starting me off. I'll be honest with you, I've needed blood pressure medication for years. If you remember last March, I was in hospital with my blood pressure. And the thing is, I can't think what sends I don't get stressed, so I don't know what sends my blood pressure up. George Henry product reviews. I am about finished with my Knight Rider and the car build. It's getting on so good. I've been seeing a lot of people's Knight Riders finish now, George. Looking really good that there's coming to an end. It's a shame. It went quick, didn't it? A lot of people say these 2-year builds, they take forever. But like, can you believe we're one pack away from finishing Optimus Prime once we've done this one? How quick's that gone? Hey, Lou, and if you're still watching, that thing that we talked about, where I'm getting that thing, and I didn't expect to be getting that thing, but I'm getting that thing, where that thing came. So you're welcome to that thing. You can't get that top anymore. Oh, come on. You know you want it, David. Is anybody here building the Arthur's test? I saw that. See, if you're a big fan of World of Warcraft, they're doing the Lich King trial for Arthur's. That would be brilliant. But it would be brilliant, I guess, if you're a fan of Warcraft. If you're not a World of Warcraft, then you're not really going to know the who Arthur's is. But brilliant design. I wanted to cosplay once as the Lich King. Oh, Thursday to IKEA. We went. Was it Thursday we went? Wow. God. Optimus Prime on Transformers 2 was roughly 23 feet tall. I haven't watched Transformers. I've only just watched Transformers with what's his name? Shia LaBeouf and Megan Fox. I'm really late to the party on that, aren't I? You came across my channel from your international base station subscription. Very intriguing. It looks a really good build. As a matter of fact, look over here. It's right there on my work surface. I still need to get more paints, by the way. It's because, guess what? I've run out of storage boxes. I need to get another 2 storage boxes. So I'm pinching the car tomorrow for Mrs. Welder Wayne so I can go out and get some. Fan Home seems a little thin on selection these days. At least in the US, hope they figure it out soon. Only 5 issues left for the Enterprise and I have to pick a new model. I noticed a lot of builds stop and then start again. So I believe the Mustang, I was talking about that today, that I think that might have stopped in some territories, but they re-released the Lotus 97T, this Ayrton Senna Lotus, to the folks in America, but I haven't received one in the UK for some time. So I don't know when that's coming. That one seems to be on hold at the moment. Spenny, you've got your first 2 issues of the Batmobile. Looks good, doesn't it? You know what? I tried so hard when I did that video. Obviously, you saw that I had that. Meanwhile, in Corby, or the suburbs of Corby, I wanted to get a 1966 Batmobile costume. And all the costumes I found were awful. And the only one I could find with a really nice helmet cap was like hundreds of pounds. So I was like, no, I'm not doing that. But it'd be great if I could have done it dressed as Batman. I don't know. Has Pack 10 got out already, Mark? I know I'm behind on the LaFerrari and I've only got Pack 9 here. I don't know when Pack 10's coming out. But normally when the instructions show, normally but saying that, haven't people been getting Alien Pack 13 already? And I think the instructions have only just gone up for that. That's another one I've got to do as well. Mrs. Welder Wayne's bought me a whiteboard now, just so you know, because there's me saying I've got to do this, I've got to do that. So now I can actually plot what I'm building each day. So according to my schedule, the LaFerrari is Wednesday next week. Monday is RoboCop, and Tuesday is the Skyline. Nissan Skyline on Tuesday. You got it, Howard. It was something from anime, though. Well done. The Rocky Horror Picture Show. Demon Slayer. You like the anime? I want to see the new Demon Slayer in the cinema. Unfortunately, my daughter loves Demon Slayer, but she can't watch it because it's a 15. Not good. Yeah, I didn't mean to click that button, John. If you're not getting enough ads already, but I really wish they would give me an option to turn that off. But let me just have another look. Enable auto start. No, they haven't. And if you saw last time we had that, I could pause ads for 10 minutes, but it don't even give you that option anymore. God, YouTube really creaming the ads, aren't they? There we go. Look, Agora Optimus is how big? 78 centimeters tall. Fan Homes is 60. Yeah, I think Agora model's got to be bigger than that when it's on the stand. Just looking at that at the moment. I mean, look, at the moment, that's like 30, 40, 52. That's 52 centimeters tall at the moment. So 62, 72, 78. So you're talking about roughly another ruler length on top. So that's how big Optimus Prime's going to be. Then you've got obviously his smokestacks, and then he's going to be on a base. It's got to be taller than that. It has to be taller than that. It's we judge everything by my head now. Remember, you know what, that light's a little bit bright. Let me turn that down just a touch. There we go. Is World of Wayne is Mrs. World of Wayne going to be doing another project? She's already doing a project, Barrel Man, but she's rearranging the whole house. I'm being uplifted from my bedroom and put into a bigger room so that I can actually house some of these models somewhere. You like PP screws? R screws and PP screws. That's what we do here. Your mate's got a machine called... Wait a minute. Your mate's... Paul Winners, my mate's got a machine called Arse. We'll take a photo of it and send it over tomorrow. You got to love acronyms. Is that an acronym for something? Like Whopper from War Games. You should be. I'm there from the Thursday night, Shane, all the way to the Monday morning. So I'm sure you're going to bump into us. The scale model Enterprise. Are we talking about the fan home one, or are we talking about the refit? Because I haven't touched the refit since I did for a while now. When is the next Enterprise D pack? I'm going to be doing 2 packs together, side splitting gaming. So that might be what I might do on Thursday, actually. Thursday at the moment next week is the day where I haven't penciled anything in. So if I get those 2 packs done, it means I can make sure that my captain's uniform, because every video I've worn my captain's uniform so far, is ready. So wouldn't it be funny if I get see, I don't run YouTube ads as in my own ads, but if I get an ad for me, I know some people say that I get Mike Lane's ads running on my channel, which is quite interesting. Hi Wayne, any news on the next episode of the Enterprise? Yeah, so that's probably going to be Thursday. Will's the weather reared with Wayne. What? Did anyone notice the deliberate mistake in today's video? The Mustang. I could swear that those nuts were in the right way round, but they weren't. I had to switch them around. But I've been making mistakes the last couple of videos. I made a mistake in the International Space Station. I had to pry the thing apart again. That was a nightmare. I haven't seen Mr. Trek's channel, no. Would I do a project like that? I don't think I need to. I think there's 2 other modelers on here that are going to be doing a large-scale Enterprise. I'm going to watch them and feel their pain. I haven't got the weather report tonight. No, I should have got that ready, shouldn't I? I was so busy trying to get this has-been hotel staff completed that I forgot all about it. I'll be honest with you. You've just crossed universes, Marvel, DC. They should do that more often. Hello, Ed. How's it going? Right, used to be a stand-up comedian. I toured the pubs and holiday camps. That was 20 plus years ago. It's hard to tell jokes these days, an age without offending someone. You know what, Mark? I remember holidaying in Caister-on-Sea in Great Yarmouth and meeting Little and Large before they got big. There. I like the cabaret scene. The GTO does look amazing. I can't wait to actually get that, because I'm getting from what I understand, I'm going to get sent 2 boxes and then 1 box afterwards, so they won't all 3 come together, and then the next ones will come out in July. So I will already have a head start on that. That means I need another storage box. So wait a minute, ISS storage box. What else do I need a storage box for? The Ferrari GTO. Sure, there's something else. I'll get 3 storage boxes tomorrow. The worst build, I don't know what I think was the worst build. I hated I'm hating the Lancia at the moment. It's just too difficult, and it doesn't make sense. It looks really good. It's probably one of the most detailed models I've done, but putting it together doesn't make any sense at all to the instructions. And for that reason, things like the Ferrari F40 as well looks amazing, but the instructions are god awful. You feel special. You got an email from Fan Home to apologise how long it's taken to get Robocop parts. Well, hopefully they'll send you a nice cap, Lou. But I think it's part of the leg that we've got. I haven't really opened the box. I opened the box and saw the cap, and that sort of got my interest. Wayne, you're a wimp. What is cool? Nobody ever dies. You mean the Avengers are all zombies? No one ever dies. They've killed Superman. He came back. And that's DC. But anything that they kill off comes back eventually. They find a way. Life finds a way. Yeah, so the Rossi bike, 19 stages to do, Howard. I've got 19 stages left and it's finished. So I do need to get on that as well. Oh, waxing is cool. Well, you know what, Pierre? Waxing's not bad, yeah, if you keep on top of it. So if you let your hair grow. But when you've got a chest hair like me, I look like a bear, it kills you. And I'll tell you, it kills you around this whole area here. And Pierre, if you get waxed, you know one area that really kills you. If you know what I'm talking about, it kills you. Don't ever get that done. It kills you. Oh, thank you, Matty boy. Welcome to the channel. He's building an underground garage now. He may as well just become subterranean like a troglodyte and live underground. Like the old Jeff Wayne, War of the Worlds. We'll start a new life underground. Perhaps that's how the Morlocks came about, because of Colin Furze from Time Machine. I almost called them Murlocs then, because we were talking about World of Warcraft. Yes, qualifying for the F1. Is it? Oh, yes, because the race is Saturday, isn't it? Yep. I did enjoy the practice sessions today. Colin Furze might have seen my channel. I had a chance to meet Colin Furze. He was at Makers, the Makers Fair that we went to at the NEC, Maker Central. But I don't know if he watches me. Anyone watching Shogun? No, but I've heard it's good. The 1980s version was already great. I understand that there's still a possibility of Mark Wahlberg's $6 Million Man. That was in the news, the film news last week, I saw. That could be interesting. Oh, you are here, Mrs. Wayne. Oh my God, I'm behind 10 minutes tonight on chat. I will get to your chat in the end, I promise. I'm getting there, Man Cave TV. It's been a tough week, I have to say. Theoretically, you only need plan permission if it exceeds your building footprint. If it's below that, there may be a loophole. Well, that's the thing, Julian. No, who owns the land under the ground? No one does. Up to a certain level, but you know, who's stopping me digging into the Earth's core and starting a whole colony and claiming it as mine? It's the age-old question that what would happen if you're in international waters and a volcano erupts and creates land? Can I just go there and say, right, this land is now mine? I had to Google that once. I believe there's issues. There's issues. Night, Tina. Take care. You're on Ramapril and Amlodipine. I don't know what that is. But, I mean, I'm getting on with it okay. I've only been on it this is my third day today. So, fuzzy for the first day. They said I might get tired. I've not been tired, so... Hi, Wayne. Got the build instructions for DB5 and now up on the Gore site. So Pack 5 will soon be here. So, oh my God, I didn't realise that. Oh, I really need to get on to Pack 4 next week as well. Perhaps that's what I might be doing on Thursday. I am aiming to... I need to catch up because I am a bit behind. So there will be videos out on the weekends you'll probably find. There's always at the moment going to be, unless it's not in the news agents, there'll be a Lancaster video out. There was hardly anything to do in this week's Lancaster, though. Well, pretty much all Agora models... Lure are 12 packs, so it should be 1 year. But even Knight Rider, that was 2 years. That just flew by. But can you believe that was 1 year ago? I remember just having a conversation with you about, like, look at Gore Models has got Optimus Prime. And you're like, yeah, I've ordered it. And now we're almost finished. It's scary. It's scary how quick time's going. Will's Workshop. I actually saw your little short on TikTok, Will's Workshop, of your Knight Rider. It does look really good. Are you going to keep it where you have it, though? You said you might have a move around. Anthony Oates, aka African Bungle Ferret. Did you post a Patreon price storehouse? Haven't received anything. Just no, I haven't. It's because of what's been going on with my health. I will get that on. Actually, Mrs. Welder Wayne, can we get on that tomorrow, please? Because I've completely forgot. It's my own fault. It's all ready to go, but we just haven't got around to posting it yet. So I will get Mrs. Welder Wayne to do it, though. And you should get that next week. I promise you, Anthony Oates. That's my fault. I take full responsibility for that. Who is the company doing the Arthur's figure? I believe it's Altea that had done a trial for it, Howard. But wherever we see it, who knows? Does a YouTuber have a responsibility towards its viewers? Yes, Marcus, I believe so. That's why I feel guilty when I don't live stream. But in what context? It depends what context as well. It's a good question. But yeah, it depends. I might get the 1966 Batmobile when it's a full pack buy. I don't know how many stages is the Batmobile. Does anyone know? I think someone said 110. Did you say that, Todd? Marvel Phoenix? Wayne, on a serious note, if you're eating food that's high in sodium, we already talked to the doctor. I don't have any salt, really. You must drink a lot of water to help flush it out of your system. Otherwise, you're going to have blood pressure spikes. Whatever food I have, I never add salt. I don't like salt, if that makes sense. So I'll have the salt which comes with the food, but I don't add any extra salt to it. You wanted to wear the 1966 cow suit. You have Pack 10 of La Ferrari. Got it earlier this week. God, I really need to get on with it then. I don't know if I've got Pack 10 here. I've got a Pack 10 there or something, but I'm wearing my close-up glasses. Stand by. Let's wear my other glasses. Oh, I have got Pack 10. Got Pack 10 of the Ferrari as well. You can tell you're getting old. Look, I've got 2 pairs of glasses. Mrs. Wayne, she's just watched the new episode of Death in Paradise. Crazy. You might have to do 2 videos a day to catch up. 2 videos a day. That kills the YouTube algorithm. Even though it's tempting, if you do 2 videos a day, it sort of drags you down. It doesn't give you much exposure as well. I found the sweet spot is 1 video a day and to have the weekends off. But just while I catch up, I will try and get some videos out of the weekend as well. Hello, Craig. How's it going? Is the Alien build easy for beginners? Well, Jacob, I'd say yes, unless if you've got yourself a really good glue. If you haven't, no, it's really hard. It's really hard. What did you miss? Quite a bit, actually. I think we've talked about quite a bit tonight. Here in Denmark, YouTubers, so-called influencers, are trying to sell chips and other stuff to minors. What do you mean chips? Here in Denmark, YouTubers, so-called influencers, are trying to sell chips and other stuff to minors. Yeah, you shouldn't be selling anything unless you've got if you've got a paid sponsorship, then obviously that's between you and the paid sponsorship. You have to follow YouTube terms and conditions as well. So you shouldn't be setting things to minors anyway. But if you're talking about things like chips that you get for, you remember Clash of Clans and games like that? I think Raid Shadow Legends is another one where you're trying to sell chips for them to buy stuff in games. That's wrong. That's wrong. And I do think YouTube do outlaw that if you report them. You missed your intro and a load of rumbling. I saw your videos on RoboCop model. I was impressed enough to get started myself. Also building Ecto 1. The Ecto 1 is absolutely ginormous. But RoboCop's going to be the same size as Iron Man. My Iron Man's still here, just so you know. Look, he's I don't know if you can see him. There he is. He's down there. Looking after me printer there. Next to me, katana. And is that a lightsaber? And my lightsaber. It's like an Aladdin's cave in here, I tell you. Everywhere I look, there's something new. Wow, so you're actually starting to get details of your next collections of Ecto 1. Well, that'd be good. It'd be good when that's finished, because I know a lot of folks in America have been waiting for that. It's free. Optimus is free. Wayne heads tall. It's fine. You know what? I know that Pit Stay Models, Ian Swartz, he's got a sticker. He's going to get me some stickers so I can put some. Whoa, stand by. Oh, that was close. Can you still hear me? Test, test, test. He was going to get me some stickers to put on the wall here. Perhaps I should get a sticker made that is exact same size as my head, and then to give them out, sign them, and people can use that head and say, "How big is this?" And they hold it up against it and says, "Look, it's 1.5 Wayne heads." That's just such a great idea. When we see the dogs on the channel, normally when I'm doing these live streams, Edward, they're asleep. Dachshunds sleep, or Dachshunds. Is that where I call them Dachshunds? They sleep. That's all they do. They sleep, they bark, and they're very needy. That's what I've learned from Dachshunds. Finally got back into Titanic yesterday. Realized there's still a box on box 6, and the stack goes all the way to 14. I'm way behind. Well, I've got 2 boxes of the Titanic to do, so that's another one I've got to add to the list. The Enterprise refit, yeah, I haven't had a chance to get to that yet. Once I've got this backlog out of the way, then I'll see if I can get to that. But I have been like the demands. I said to my daughter to make this blimmin' has-been hotel microphone, which I think is quite funny. The thing is that her and her friend both do cosplay, so I've had to make her friend one as well. Can you convince Fanhunt to release the Mustang in the Netherlands? I don't understand why a lot of these models aren't released in the Netherlands. It's very strange. You got an ad for Deep Pore Resin. They must know something. It's very good targeted ads then, isn't it? But there's no way I can't. It just ticks me off that I can't. There's no way to change that setting. I don't know. Not good. Not good. Since I downloaded and installed my ad block, I haven't had any interruptions. Yeah, that's true. That's a good way to get around it. Oh, I love your videos. Hello, Mark Collins. You're stuck on part of my Titanic build. Can you help, please? I tried to help, but a lot of people ask me for help on things that I've done a long time ago, and I'll be honest with you, I can't remember. People are asking me that they've got a wire problem on R2-D2. I can't remember. It's been so long ago. One of your friends wrote a Linux flavor he called... Oh, I'm not going to read that. He was asked what it's called. It was predictable results. Yeah, David, you're on the... Yeah, you know exactly what I'm talking about. Never, ever, 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 ever. The worst build for the instructions was the Aston Martin. It probably was, Julian, but I didn't have an issue because Todd, Marvel Phoenix, had them all up on his site. And in the end, I didn't even look at the instructions. I just followed Todd's instructions. So that's how I did the DB5, the old Eagle Moss DB5. I'm sure Colin did a video on how he got planning permissions during sent to the council. Yeah, but all of that was post after he'd done it. Retrospective planning permission, all of that was. But when he started it, and even when he was actually, made a whole cavern out of it, he hadn't told anybody. Even I say he hadn't told anybody. Obviously, he was doing it on YouTube, and I think people assumed that he had got planning permission for it. The dinosaurs at the center of the earth might have something to say. Yeah, true. It's true. But we don't know what's down there, do we? I mean, we've only dug like that much into the Earth's crust. Not even that much, probably that much. We've still got that whole space there to explore. And the oceans. To explore the oceans too. Ed Hughes, when you went on blood pressure tablets, they gave me a stronger dose. I actually collapsed because my blood pressure went too low. My blood pressure's like bouncing along. I mean, the last time I took it was 120 over 80, I think, or 75. It was good. But I said when I went to the doctors, it was like 169 over 110. it was through the roof. Yeah, he's got planning permission now, but he never had it before, Wayne. He had to get it retrospectively. They expanded some of the US territory a few more miles due to maritime law, and supposedly the land closure would disappear in time. So someday USA and UK might touch again. That's okay. I'll just take a walk to Michigan then. Howard. You asked me for a box. Oh, yeah. This is for Anthony Oates' thing. Bear with me. I think I've got a box here. I might be able to use the box here. The problem with Anthony we've got is that what I'm sending you is too big for the box that I gave her. So it's coming. It's coming. Just watch your ET video. Second shipment should be arriving next week. Looking forward to it. It came alive, didn't it? Just eyes blinking just makes a model come alive. That's the thing with these models that, you know, when they're static, like Vincent looks static there. But if I put blinking eyes in him, comes alive. Kit's going to stay in your living room for now. The Aston's in the workshop to have some maintenance on it. Have been around 10 years and survived the house move. That's good news. There's no current volcanoes. That's crazy. Normally, volcanoes are up on a Thursday, Bergdis, so you need to hang on. You've got a few more hours left. A lot of volcanic activity this year, wasn't there? You're on blood thinners, blood pressure, and cholesterol tablets since my stroke, so I rattle when I walk. 66 is 120, Wayne. I can't do I can't do a 24-hour live stream at the moment. God, definitely not. But I believe someone is. Isn't Mario in Germany doing a 24-hour stream? I wouldn't mind doing a 24-hour stream if it's a build that I know is not going to be too difficult. And just looking around, I'm trying to think. I think Robocop would be good for that if I had enough packs for that. But things like the Valentino Rossi bike, no. Titanic, no. U-boat, definitely not. ET would be good if I had all the packs for that. Even the Optimus, I suppose, would be pretty cool, actually. Not this Optimus. That's a lot more difficult than this one. Berg, just one day left. You're back to your in real life schedule. This month's been exhausting. Ray McFadden. There you go. There's a message for you, Ian. Seeing as you said that works, let me play that.
You know I can't compute instinct. I'm doing what I can, Michael. The feed is disrupted. I hate to be the one to break this to you, but automobiles are not human. They have no lineage or personality. I wonder why I keep forgetting that. All systems go, Michael.
I'll be playing with that all night. You just sub to the Fast and Furious GTR, but you have to wait till May for it to ship. Love the Gremlin model you have in the back. I'm about to print it as well. That's that one there. I'm actually printing another one at the moment. Can you see you might be able to see Stripe's head lying down right there. That's actually a set that I got at Christmas where I've got a scene of all the gremlins outside Mrs. Deagle's house singing. And I want to get that done for Christmas. They don't make stickers that big. Well, you reckon we can get stickers that big, Ian? Of my head? They don't even have to be stickers. They could just be cards, couldn't they? Just give out cards. Why are you giving me a picture of your head? Am I that vain that you're just giving people a picture of your head? I'll be like, no, it's a measuring tool. The New York fire truck was big. It was definitely a big build. I thought it was going to be bigger, I have to say. Chips here is what you eat at parties, and some like to dip. Well, we call them crisps. We got crisps that you dip, and chips is like chips, pommes frites, fries, chips. Bit of German there. You've had no ads at all, Paul. Oh, I'm sorry for any ads you're getting. Look, people are getting ad for catering equipment. It'd be interesting to know what sort of weird things are put on my channel. Can you imagine, like, I don't know, them advertising something like exercise equipment on my channel? It'd be like, God, you don't know me. You don't know me. The Volvo build, that was the 24-hour build. It wasn't nasty. It was a good build, Joss. The problem with it was the electrics were terrible. So that is a static. That's probably the only static model I've got, because that's the one where to get through the live stream, I had to just say, you know what, the electrics are done. You're waiting for issues 105 to 108 of Titanic. So is that what Hachette are up to in the shops at the moment for the Titanic? 108. I can't remember the last one. I think I'm into 80s now, you know. I don't know. We know more about outer space than we do what's in the ocean. That's weird, though, isn't it? Why not? You'd think by now they thought of a better way to combat pressure. I know we've got these submarines that can go really low, but I'm talking we should have force fields by now. Force fields and great big bubbles under the sea that we can live in. Those Gungans are full of crap, I'm telling you. The Zero Fighter, no, that wasn't too bad, Model Gamer. It's the Spitfire. The Spitfire was the one that didn't work at the end. Hi, Helder. How's it going? Don't mention ET bad when I go to the bank. Always get the money to go home. We were talking about in the 80s. Apparently, I don't know if anyone knows this. My name is Wayne Robert Green. Okay, so my initials all end in E for Wayne, Robert T, and Green is N. Now, in the 80s, there was a film came out called ETM, which basically capitalized on the film ET, but it was it was called Extraterrestrial Nasty. And this is hang on, this is an example of marketing something and beating a dead horse. So this was a film called Night Fright. Okay, now this film came out in the late 60s, 69, I believe it came out. Let me just try and find the poster for it. Stand by, because you're going to love this. If I can find this poster. Oh, come on, I found it earlier on. What they've done is they took a 60s film. Here we go. They took a 60s film. Let's share this screen. Hang on. Share screen. That one. They took a 60s film and then they added this poster here. What's 12 foot tall at each people? Now, the original film was called Night Fright, but they changed the name to ETN, the Extraterrestrial Nasty. Now, back in the days of the 80s where kids were cruel, someone got hold of the fact that my initials on the end of my name was ETN. So obviously one of my names in school that people used to pick on me was the Extraterrestrial Nasty. I don't think I've ever seen the film, but it must be cheesy if it's a late 60s film. Your son and you are building the Iron Man. That was a fun build. I think if I was to build Iron Man again, I'd definitely make sure that those joints are tight, very tight. It's tight so you can't move them. So when you actually add the arms, you can actually move them. Mine are a little bit floppy. You've had about 10 ads tonight. Oh, pain. I need to make sure that doesn't happen again. Yeah, the Volvo wasn't broken. I was broken. Hello, Amber M. Welcome to the channel. Truebergs, you had to skip the marathon stream after 11 hours. No, I did 14 hours. I started at 8 o'clock in the morning and I finished at 11 o'clock at night. So, yeah, I think it was 14 hours I managed to do. Well, it's good night for me. Take care, John. See you later, mate. Mostly because he didn't eat or drink. Yeah, I didn't. I was too interested in what people were doing when I wasn't building. I think I need more planning next time if I'm going to do that again. Waiting for president. Take care, Paul. Oh, it is that time of day. Oh my God. Well, there we go. That's a stream that we got through. There was 210 people in here. I hope you've enjoyed the stream tonight. I'm glad we're back to streaming. I'm sorry about the ads. I'll make sure that gets changed next time that we're doing the stream. I am on Restream at the moment, so I should have really picked that up. Anthony Oates, I'm going to make sure that gets sent out to you. I completely forgot, and I'm going to make sure Mrs. Wildawayne gets the box for that now. Other than that, though, take care, everyone. I will see you later.